October 28th, 2014, back out on the Bud Go farm. Bud's been farming this land. This is a century farm, right, Bud?
Yes, it is.
And nothing better's come off of this in the past, is there?
Nothing, no, nothing.
Let's see if I can get out on this a little bit, Bud, but
okay.
This is some high population corn. This, what, 42,000 population?
You can look at the stalks if you want to.
Yeah, look. What is there? 4, 5 to a foot?
No, there's 7 to a foot.
7 to a foot. Wow. So 42,000 population dryland corn. That wasn't supposed to be, right?
No, it wasn't supposed to be, but it ended up that way. So
okay.
That's what happens when you make a mistake, and I'm not young enough to not make mistakes anymore. So.
All right, give me a rundown, Bud. You said you came out and you put the C4 PGS
down pre-plant
with some fertilizer.
With some
Roundup.
Yes. No. Yeah. No. Not Roundup.
Okay, I'm getting ahead of it.
Yeah. Dry fertilizer.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. Dry fertilizer. Put that down first, and then work the ground. Planted, and right after we planted, when the corn came out of the ground, about 3 to 4 inches, we hit it with C4 again, and what's the number of that other
PGS?
PGS.
Okay.
Along with the Roundup, and a shot of liquid fertilizer at the time. And then later on, as the crop came up about up chest high or
right
thereabouts, about the 10 or 12 leaf stage.
Right.
We hit it again with C4, and along with another PGS and another liquid nitrogen, liquid fertilizer.
Okay.
And then again at the white silk stage on the ear, we done that same process all over again.
Okay.
And this is the results of it.
So 42,000 dryland corn. You would not expect to see this kind of corn hanging here.
Normally it wouldn't survive the pressure.
Right.
Of being so thick.
So being in the combine, we went down and back and filled the combine up.
Oh yeah.
And it holds 180 bushel.
Yes.
And that was a little over between a half acre to an acre, somewhere in there. We haven't figured it out yet. We'll figure it out later.
I'll get the when we combine this. We're planning on doing the plot tomorrow.
Okay.
And when we combine that way, we've got 19 different varieties in here.
Right.
So we're going to have a real picture when we get done with this.
Okay, that's great.
And we'll send you a copy of that.
Okay,
and,
fantastic.
Without your help and Dave's help down there in putting this process together, you wouldn't see half of what's here today. Not half of it.
Okay.
And we were absolutely short on moisture besides.
Okay.
So this is what you got.
Well, you got to be somewhere around that 200 bushel, somewhere around I'm thinking a little bit above it, but combine will tell the story in the end.
Yes, it will.
And you'll send us the sheet and we'll post that so everybody can see what it was.
if you turn around and look there and look over the tassels here, or over the tops of these, you'll notice there's another variety right behind it that's quite a bit higher.
Right, right.
And it's the same population, but it's
a different corn.
It's a different number, so variety. So.
Okay, now Bud, you were telling me about you ran beans on beans this year.
Last year.
Last year. Yeah. Okay. And no beans this year?
This year, beans on the beans that we had before, because
okay.
It was so wet last spring, a year ago, that we couldn't get any corn planted. So
okay.
We planted beans, and they were planted late, but we done the same process on that with the fertilizer and so on. They've set that up for us, and we really
okay.
We had beans there standing right up here on our chest, you know.
You know, and because of your research and your corn company, which I don't know if they care if we name them or not.
I don't think they care at all.
Fontanelle?
No, it's Gold Country.
Gold Country.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and it really is Gold Country out here.
Yeah, it is.
But because of your research with the C4 on the ground, we started playing around with that and putting it in the row at planting time with phenomenal results, just like what you've been getting.
Yep.
Now other companies are actually following suit and putting their fungicides down in the row and
right.
seeing some better results.
I happen to know that our elevator company that handles the fertilizer for us is experimenting with another company.
Right.
With the new
right.
Application of a
right.
similar product.
Yeah, yeah,
and,
yeah.
They can't seem to make it work just right. So.
Well, they don't know everything that we're doing.
They've had their eyes on us, so
yeah.
This is nothing new to us.
Right, right. And you know, by going out and putting that out on the soil, theory is you're going down and cleaning all the hydrocarbons out of that soil from the years gone by, all the atrazine and anything that was made out of oil is just getting purged out of that soil and cleansing it and making it reproduce.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
so that's some of the things I know that you're seeing out here.
I can't even describe half of it. I absolutely can't. It's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
So you said that your beans on beans were a bushel shy of 60?
Yes.
And that wasn't too shabby?
Not too bad.
No.
Absolutely not. This year.
Right. Right. So, okay. Anything else you want to add, Bud?
Anybody else that's looking and seeing this video and seeing what we are videoing here, don't be afraid to jump in here and try some of this. Talk to Dave down there. Put these guys to work down there. They'll steer you right. So
okay.
Do it.
Well, we appreciate you, Bud. We appreciate all the time you put into it and allowing us to be a part of your harvest each year.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm happy to have you. Very happy to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to next year.
We'll be here.